How's it going, ladies and Bruce's up? Bobby Sixkilla, and welcome back to Danganronpa 3. It is finally time to start the first class trial. We're just going to head to the courtyard and try and figure out who killed Runtaro, who is supposedly the mastermind, although I doubt that somehow. I doubt it's going to be that simple. Oh, we found out who Runtaro's killer was. They must be the mastermind. Game over. I know that's what they want, but I don't think that's how it's going to happen. So this could be a long episode, by the way. Because these tend to run on, although the first one probably a lot shorter. Wait, where are we going? This is the courtyard, right? Further down. That's right, there's that place at the end of the thing. This one. It's like the judgment something. It's this red door, right?
Hey!
Kaide, I have one more question. Do you really think it's one of us? Not just the culprit? But the mastermind as well?
Huh?
Isn't that what you told me, Shuichi?
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just... that was only my deduction. I don't know if I should trust that. Well, I don't know if it's true either, but that's why we need to confirm it. If you dismiss a possibility and look the other way without confirming anything, then you're just turning your back on the truth.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi? You seem so sure of yourself during the investigation.
Sorry.
Let's go, I'm sure they're waiting for us inside. He just doesn't want to admit that he could be right, I guess.
What?
So this is the Shrine of Judgment.
Everyone!
Careful, everyone. If bad things happen, get behind Gonta.
Yoo-hoo!
Then give me a piggyback ride.
Yoo-hoo!
Come on, carry me.
Bitch!
Oh my god, you're so fucking annoying. So, are we doing the class trial here or what?
No.
Monokuma made it sound like we'd be guided somewhere from here.
That is troubling.
But Monokuma is nowhere to be seen. What's going on? Here's Monokuma. The Monokuma statue gives off such a weird vibe. It's just like the mountain thing in the second one.
Huh?
What? Well, he can only do that once, unless they're going to restock him with a giant goblet to break. Every time we come here.
Huh?
Is this an elevator?
This is...
Does he want us to board it?
I don't wanna.
I don't do scary rides. I don't want to get on it either. Stay behind then. Though I'm sure that'll just be worse for you in the end.
I guess.
That's true. I know.
If you desire.
However, if everyone wishes to run away, I will cooperate as well.
No.
It's probably not a good idea. There's nowhere to run. As long as that end wall exists, escape is not an option.
Hey.
It'll be fine. Let's all work together. Remember our promise? We're going to escape this place and remain good friends afterwards.
I'll get us out of here.
So let's do it. I'm sure we'll be alright. Because we make such an incredible team.
Huh.
I wouldn't be able to call myself a man if I was still scared after hearing a girl say that.
I'm Kaito
Bring it.
Momota,
I'll show them how I, Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars, live. Don't you mean die?
Dumbass.
Don't say something that all ominous like that.
I'm ready!
We've come so far already. We just gotta do it, so let's do it.
Okay.
We have no choice. We can't turn back now. Alright, let's do it then. Determined, we all stepped forward. Even as we walked toward the elevator, I was shaking with anxious dread. But I kept going, because I decided to fight. And then, everyone had boarded the elevator. Here we go. It's our first class trial in the new game.
That's super cool. It's actually an elevator.
Even so, this elevator is going pretty far down.
It always does that.
We're falling. I wonder how far we will plummet.
I suddenly have to go to the bathroom real
I
bad.
told you, we should have gone. You should have gone before we left. I'm not turning this elevator around.
By all means, go ahead.
Oh my god.
Of course. A robot wouldn't understand how inappropriate that is.
As we waited to reach our destination, I whispered to Shuichi.
Shuichi? About that talk from before.
What?
I
think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So, fight for the truth. Even if it is frightening, I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping, and let that be your strength. I used to be like you. Before a piano concert, I was always so nervous that I thought I would vomit. But then I would remember all the people I've made smile with my performances.
Kaede.
All right, let's go. It's better to end bad stuff like this as soon as possible.
Agreed. Let's get this shit over with. Those words were mainly for me. To inspire me so I would not turn back. Again, you can't turn back. After some time, the elevator finally came to a halt. The doors slowly opened to reveal what awaited us on the other side.
Why, hello, Bear!
Well, these guys are all here. Welcome to the class trial.
Yay!
Oh boy, the class trial's finally starting. Finally, a game that actually feels like a game.
Bingo!
Just as the prophecy foretold. Put your tongue away. Listen up. From here on, things are gonna get so violent you'll wish you could turn back.
No way!
That's not true. There won't be any gory or violent scenes, I'm positive.
This is
an authentic replica of a courtroom. What bad taste.
Ah, jeez.
Why are you making us do this? Is this fun for you?
Psycho
Of course.
Pop!
Putting strangers in life or death scenarios is the best entertainment.
You're the worst of the worst!
You are seriously the worst. Worst or not, those who have fun are the real winners in this world. Doesn't matter what terrible things you do or are done to you, as long as you're having fun.
Oh, I see.
Wow, that is so sickening, it's almost refreshing. So, how do we get this game going?
Well now.
There are podiums over there. Please stand behind the one with your name on it. Following Monokuma's instructions, we headed to our respective podiums. As I walked toward my podium, an image of his body flashed in my mind. Rantaro. He died without knowing his own ultimate talent. No, he was murdered by some horrible low-life scumbag. I'll never forgive his killer. That's why we're going to expose the mastermind and end this killing game. That's all I can do for Rantaro now. His killer is in this room with us. I had a thought. What if the reason that a photo wasn't taken of whoever killed him was because someone threw the shot ball through the door at him from a long distance? Or something like that. His killer is in the room with us. The mastermind who's controlling Monokuma and forcing us to play this killing game. Like, I don't know who could do that apart from Gonta. I don't think I'll ever be fully prepared to find out who that person is. But we have to find out who it is so we can live. We can lift our suspicions of each other. So we can end this killing game. That's why I'm here. I can't show any fear here. I must fight till the bitter end. I will face this life or death class trial. I mean, maybe the tennis guy could smack it through? With something? Because he's a tennis pro? That's how he killed people, remember? That's why he was in jail. Because he, like, hit tennis balls at people so hard they died, or something. I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? I think it makes sense. How many slots we got? 17, Jesus. Increase maximum influence a little. We want something that affects all of the time, like that. See, effective. Increase maximum influence a little, effective during all parts of the class trial. I say we just roll with that. I'm happy with that. Let's get in. We could get more, but it'll be fine. We can live without them. We never really bothered with them much last time.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
Do it, Monokuma.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone.
Exciting.
Now let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
So, it's starting, huh?
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
Oh, so you have experience with trials?
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things.
You seem like the kind.
What are we supposed to do? Where do we even start?
Gonta never done trial before. Not sure where to begin.
First, let's breathe in. And breathe out. We need to remember our no-no-nos. No pushing, no running, no talking.
They're running in the hole.
But communication is the foundation of any discussion.
We should not worry about our procedure, especially since this is not a normal trial. Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member. Let us proceed with that in mind, shall we?
Do we get the pay of every single one of those roles?
Then might I offer the first topic?
Go on.
Don't fucking get ahead of us. You trying to start some shit?
Just sit in the
Calm
corner,
down.
Miu.
How about we listen first?
Atua has spoken. He says it is vital that we hear everyone's testimony.
Duh.
I'm a good listener because my ears are clean. Once, I cleaned them so hard, they bled.
You shouldn't do that. It's like you have red hair. Would hide the blood.
I'll begin the conversation then. There's something I found curious. Why, I wonder, didn't the culprit take advantage of the first blood perk?
Yes.
I thought that was strange too.
I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
Why though?
Then Monokuma's the culprit. The doy. Because this whole class trial was his idea. Hoo yeah! Easy peasy. I'm a fucking genius!
Wait, is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit?
I bet whoever voice acted Miu had a really good time.
Of course not! I would never do anything to you guys directly.
Even if you can't, it's a different story for the person controlling you, right?
Hmm?
Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rantaro?
Mastermind? Was that?
I don't know any mastermind.
Never heard of him.
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys?
The mastermind, huh? Odds are, it's one of us.
It's Keyblade over here. Everyone else thinks so too.
Does everyone really think that?
No.
We'll get to the bottom of this.
No, I really don't think that.
Before we determine the mastermind, we must uncover the culprit.
Then we could start by determining the sequence of events.
Let's do it.
Let's take a closer look at the circumstances of Rantaro's death.
Gonta agrees with Shuichi. After all, Shuichi is ultimate detective.
That's true.
Then let us start by reviewing the incident.
Alright, let's do this. We can find the mastermind if we work together. When this class trial is over, we'll know exactly who the mastermind is. I don't know why you think that. And now the class trial has begun. Yeah, non-stop debates. Right. It's one of the only things that actually carried over from every single Danganronpa game.
Rantaro's body was found just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library.
That is correct.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
What was he even doing in the library anyway?
Checking that
He was
bookcase.
opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
Ah. There's definitely a contradiction in one of those statements. Yeah, he's not the mastermind. We proved that.
Rantaro's body was found
What's the fast forward button?
just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library. Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him. What was he even doing in the library anyway? He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the
Hidden door. That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
No, that's wrong.
We know he's not the mastermind.
Wait a minute. I don't think think Rantaro was the mastermind.
Huh? Why?
Because Rantaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden door.
That too.
You'd think the mastermind would have that card key on him, right?
Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rantaro.
But none of the pictures show Rantaro holding the card key. So I don't really think he had the key at all.
No, he was holding his belongings too. His monopad in it.
Also, if the mastermind had died there, this killing game would have already ended.
You are correct. The possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low.
But maybe the killer still thought he was the mastermind when he killed him.
Then how Rantaro know about hidden door?
Maybe he stumbled across it in the library. You know, like how Shuichi did?
Yeah.
Or maybe the mastermind told him about it.
What? Why would the mastermind tell him that?
To lure Rantaro to the library and kill him.
Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same?
I doubt it.
That does seem plausible.
Oh, I doubt
It's
it.
very likely the mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap.
That I agree with.
The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time?
This case may have become the perfect crime thanks to your hidden cameras. The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime.
Seems crazy.
So after the mastermind lured Rantaro and murdered his ass, they used Kaede and Puichi's hidden cameras to arrange the perfect crime.
Guy Idiot and Puichi.
Did they really take advantage of our trap, though?
I'm liking it more and more.
Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery? I guess this is a dead end.
Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind.
No, we don't.
We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game.
How do we know that the culprit is the mastermind?
You yap about teamwork and all that, but you still think one of us is the mastermind.
Yes, and I know that's a horrible thought. But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that.
Kaede.
Come on, next thing.
Wow, looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes, the cold, hard truth.
Huh?
I already figured out who killed Rantaro.
What?
Why are you surprised?
'Cause if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date! How fast was the previous record anyway?
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Oh yeah, I guess now he's one with the wind.
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, all badass! Just to die like a little punk. Shut it, you weirdos! This is an important conversation. Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
He's not going to tell us though.
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right?
Oh, he's going to blame it on Kaede. Because he's been trying to turn everyone against her the whole time for some reason.
No shit! That's why they're not in any of the pictures. So who is it?
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit.
So who the hell is it?
It's you!
What?
You made the cameras used for the
Oh,
trap.
right.
Right. Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spot.
But she didn't set them up.
Before breakfast was the only time someone would be able to sneak by.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
No, she didn't know anything about that.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for? Huh? Huh?
I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sort of passed out.
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
Yeah, but she doesn't like confrontation. She tends to go to pieces when she's being confronted.
I'm always wet. I'm just feeling extra sensitive, like these big boobs of mine.
For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, Mew?
Come on! Let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it?
Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal.
Everyone's starting to suspect Miyu, but is that really okay? God, they just keep going. Here we go, here we go. What do we got? Moving bookcase, card reader,
Why
dust.
don't you just admit it already?
Oh. Whose
You're
account?
the culprit, aren't
Hang on. There was an account there. This one. During body discovery announcement, Kyo, Miyu, Kirumi, and Tsumugi were all in the dining hall. Miyu was in the middle of building a remote control gadget. Tsumugi had briefly gone to the bathroom and returned to the dining hall shortly. This gets her off because it says right here that Miyu was in the middle of building a remote control gadget. Right?
you, Mew?
No way! That's not possible!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea. Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library, okay?
Agree.
I agree with that.
The accounts. You never remember what the accounts are. You gotta read up on them. Other than that, it's
I don't
pretty
think
easy. But
Miyu went to the basement either, right, Q?
Of course she didn't. Miyu was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's
That's
birthday
right.
cake.
Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid on his birthday.
That's too sad to make sense.
Props for you.
no, it just doesn't
So
make
there
sense.
you have it. Miu's alibi.
You fucking slug! Why didn't you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack.
I don't know what that says about someone's personality.
What Gilgamesh-level condescension? But which Grail War are you from?
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in.
Hey! Don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi! You put my ass in the hot seat earlier! How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion!
Agreed.
What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit.
Both of these people are the same. Like, they're super assholey until they're under fire and then they just full go to pieces, like, really fast.
You're so mean!
He's just like Miyu, but a boy version. And instead of being like an over-the-top aggro person, he's just a psychotic.
Okay, I feel a lot better now.
Cool your jets, kid.
Tsumugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
No, not the entire time. At one point, Tsumugi went to the restroom.
Oh, so you brought that up after all. It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say? Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so excited right now!
Ew! Why?
Did you take a firm dump? Or was it a soft one?
He's a robot.
Why are you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
Oh,
I
her.
really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
No, she can't.
Disguised? No, I don't do disguises.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
Crosspox. 3. Y to confirm. That's weird.
I get it.
Tsumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable.
Really? Who does that?
It's so unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it.
Yeah, the cospox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise. Sorry about that, Tsumugi. I just thought it was something to check.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Tsumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
I agree with that too.
Well, fuck you too!
Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall.
So we know that Kirumi, Tsumugi, Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the 4 of you. You can all leave now.
Huh? Can they?
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Of course they can't leave, they gotta vote.
Which of us went to the basement?
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rantaro. So 7 people in total.
So the culprit is among those 7?
I think you can discount Rantaro.
But of course.
Why are you laughing? That includes you too!
Excluding Rantaro, one of the 6 people who headed to the basement. Is the mastermind of this killing game? The person who's making us endure all these terrible things?
Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
Wait, please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really low.
Really?
I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me!
Please just tell us what happened.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
I tend to agree with that, yeah.
Being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
Not my boy
What are you talking
Kaito.
about? There's no way I'm the culprit!
Oh, with that face though, you never know.
Who's the culprit?
He looks like a fucking Titan from Attack on Titan.
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work.
That's true.
I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake?
Yeah, just own up.
calm
I've had
down.
enough of this.
If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
It's alright, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements. You can do this, right?
We got this. Listen to everyone's statements. That's right, I can pick out everyone's voices as they talk over each other.
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me!
Oh, well then it mustn't be.
Blame on me! You degenerate males and your thrusting!
You're so repressed.
If you don't believe me, ask my mommy. Really? I have an alibi.
What, your god is gonna give you an alibi? I was with Arthur the whole time. All 3 people are talking at once. Everyone is clamoring to prove their innocence. There's a panic in the courtroom. Panic at the disco. Oh, that's right. It's time. You'll now need to be thrown into a mass panic debate. During the mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time. I don't think I've done this before. Now remain calm. Just like non-stop debate, you're just hearing triple the opinions. Simple, right? Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more carefully. Sort through everyone's opinions, find the lie or contradiction and refute it. You can also use V-counter if you're confident. So, what's V-counter? Whatever. Just tell me what bullets we got. Oh, we got an account. We need to read that. It said Maki's account. Before the murder, 7 people went to the game room in the basement. Rantaro, Maki, Kaito, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Gonta. But Gonta had immediately locked himself in the AV room in the back. Rantaro left to go to the bathroom. After Kaito and Tenko went to get Rantaro, the only people left in the game room were the 3 people. The only people left in the game room when the murder happened were these 3. Maki, Angie, and Himiko. Yeah. Okay.
I have an alibi.
Oh god.
What about the guys who wanted us all in the basement?
I'm gonna stick with the accounts, because the accounts are usually it.
We were having a strategy meeting together, remember?
Ah, my brain.
Taro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Robot? Like Kibo?
None of us there could have killed him.
I mean, Rantaro's not the only one who left in the middle of it. You and Tinker left in the middle of it. Hang on, hang on. Can we bullet that one? Maki's account says that that's not true. This could be wrong, but whatever.
Robot? Like Kibo?
I hear it!
Lucky it was this side, because I was going to work my way through them one by one.
Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rantaro?
Yeah, Gonta. And then also Kaito and Tinker.
That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Not during, basically before it started.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and...
Watched a movie to get himself all psyched up.
Hey, wait a sec! Idiot!
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes. Gonta watched Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
How'd that go for you?
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
Oh, come on! How is looking at bugs supposed to put you in a fighting mood?
Ah, terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
What? You gotta put ketchup on a hot dog.
But why did you lock the door?
Because Gonta need focus. Everyone suspect Gonta? Why?
He flips out when everyone starts suspecting him.
Oh, Gonta just need alibi? Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just tell Gonta where to find it.
The way this debate is going, this will be difficult to refute.
What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you.
Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate.
But Gonta not sure where to start.
You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
Okay, Gonta will try, for everyone's sake.
Fight, Gonta!
It's true, if he is innocent, then he needs to prove it, otherwise we're all gonna die.
Fight! 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 Cut it out, you fucking bobblehead!
Man, I hope she sticks around for a while. This debate is getting loud and heated, but if I just focus on everyone's voice, then hopefully we can expose the mastermind. Here we go again. Is there gonna be like a partway... We had a partway stop last time. Hopefully we have that again. Because we need to
leave AV
I'd like to stop it and do it in 2 episodes, that'd be good.
Walk through game room where friends are.
Yeah.
To even reach hallway.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
Yeah, that's
AV
true.
room's got more than one entrance though.
The door is
Should've been a
broken.
door facing the hallway too.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
The sliding door's broken.
Sliding door.
Broken.
No, that's wrong.
You fool.
It's not possible to use the sliding door.
And it had never been opened.
You saying I'm wrong? You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me.
A lot of ass.
Did
Look at all that ass.
Sass? I think you left out an S.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack. The only part of your body that would be able to go through is your arm.
And there was no indication of the door being forced. There was dust on the track.
Yeah, exactly.
In other words, the chance they came out the sliding door is 0.
Which means he didn't leave.
I see, so I made a mistake. How rare.
Oh yeah.
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake.
That's fucking brutal.
Vicious little...
If Gonta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library,
You'd have to go through the game room, but I didn't see him at all.
That's right.
See? Gonta tell you he not culprit.
No, we cannot confirm that just yet.
Why not?
My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility.
Are you saying Gonta could still be the culprit?
There is the possibility that Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room.
How?
From the AV room?
Well, threw the ball from there.
Oh! I didn't know that was a possibility.
Not only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room, but also he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library.
You're talking about throwing the ball from where he was all the way to Rantaro.
Whoa! Perfect! But wait, then how did Gonta kill him? Well, it's obvious to this glamorous girl genius. But maybe explain for these dimwits.
First, I will explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library.
The doors were facing each other, they said, right?
The sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library. Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rantaro while he was in the AV room.
But how though?
In order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a sec. Isn't that impossible? The AV room's sliding door doesn't open, so you can't get into the hallway.
You see something long to poke it open with.
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door, an arm would suffice.
Gonta's arms are too big.
It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room.
A particular item in the AV room. The fold-up screen. She talked about that when we were talking about it.
I get it.
Roll up the screen, take it off,
Is
poke
it
the door
the
open.
projector screen?
That is correct. You can make a long pole if you roll up the screen. It would be possible to reach the library door with it. If you use the rolled up screen to reach the library's rear door.
This would be a real... Like, he's not a smart guy, right? He might be strong, but he's not smart. And anyway, he's got no reason to kill him anyway.
Then you can open it. The screen itself is quite heavy, but that would not have been a problem for Gonta.
Yeah, no problem for Gonta.
Yeah, thanks, Gonta.
Oh my, how honest. If you open the library
Thanks for digging your
door,
grave for us,
camera
Gonta.
will take your picture.
Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered just by opening the door.
Why not?
Shuichi and Kaede's pictures were like that as well. The shutter only went off once someone set foot into the room.
Fancy sensors on those, Jesus.
Okay, so it was possible to open the library door, but where does that get us? Gonta still couldn't have gotten from the AV room to the library.
Gonta did not enter the library. He killed Rantaro while he was still in the AV room.
You mean he threw the shot put ball from there?
So does that mean Gonta threw the shot put ball?
That's obviously what she's getting
Wait,
at.
I say, why would anyone do something so crazy like throw a... Wait, that's actually not crazy at all. Throwing a shot put ball is totally normal.
Yes, the act of throwing a shot put ball could lead one to use it as a weapon.
It's highly accurate and with very little wiggle room for mistakes. You know? You'd have to be an Olympic level shot putter.
A shot put ball certainly would.
Rentaro's body was across from the AV room sliding door as well.
If the gap's only this big and the shot put ball only fits through, how perfect does your throw have to be?
As long as the rear door of the library was open, he would have been able to hit the victim.
And also, when he was in the when Rantaro was killed, right? When the picture was taken of him, the picture was taken of him on that side where he died. The bookcase was still open, which would have obscured the shot anyway. His bookcase was closing as they came in. He was already dead, right? Which means you'd have to shot put over the bookcase or through the bookcase to get to him. It's not possible.
Quite the distance, though.
And that shot put ball was pretty heavy.
Did you forget already? Gonta easily picked up the heavy manhole cover.
We need to check the bookcase for a giant hole in it. Because he threw the shot put ball straight through the bookcase.
It would be feasible for him to throw a shot put ball at his target.
Yep, a walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Gonta.
That Roomba remark is probably not about me, as I have a variety of custodial functions.
I think it was about you, dude.
Well, Gonta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance?
Oh yeah, for sure. I know he'll agree.
Yes, probably.
You're too honest, Gonta. You're so cool, Gonta. You could be the ultimate shot putter. Well, I've heard enough. Gonta's the culprit.
I don't think so.
Wait! Gonta never hurt anyone! Not even insect!
Why is he honest all the way up till now, and then he says he didn't do it, and now you don't believe him? Yes, you'll believe that he can throw a shot put ball because he said he would. But now when he says he never hurt anyone, you don't believe him? Come on.
Gonta telling truth!
If he ever kills anyone, he'll
never
just
tell lies.
If he ever kills anyone, he'll just admit to it.
Well, there you have it. What do you guys think?
I would like to believe him, but without evidence, we cannot.
He didn't do it. If everyone is wrong, we'll never find the mastermind. I can't let that happen. I need to do my best to guide everyone to the right answer. I already know why that's wrong, because of the bookcase. Yeah, moving bookcase. There's...
So we agree, Gonta's the culprit.
No. Shit.
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
Moving bookcase, come on.
Typical degenerate male excuse.
Rantaro's corpse in the AV room door. Do line up with one another.
Yes.
There are no obstacles in the way.
Wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Fool.
It would have been impossible for Gonta to have thrown that shot from the AV room. Because there was an obstacle between Rantaro and Gonta. Obstacle?
The moving bookcase. When Rantaro was killed, it should have been open.
Yep.
Yup, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed.
What? There's a photo of it, I believe. Is that what you need? Hidden door photos? Yeah, this one.
I get it.
It's in this picture. Here, look. These two pictures were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase.
And it's open.
These photos were taken moments
before he was
Rantaro
killed.
The bookcase door is completely open here, and then it closes automatically. So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself.
It was just finishing closing, yeah.
Before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
Yep.
I see. Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory then.
If that's true, then there's no possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already.
I thought you'd already figured it out, smartass.
Sorry.
I don't think you need to apologize.
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily.
I should be the one to apologize. I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
We gotta go over everything, man.
No, Gonta understand. Cause we gotta find culprit.
Well said. For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
Yes, he is.
I hate this sentimental crap.
Why's that? It's nice when everyone gets along like this.
Aw, that's nice, Himiko.
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand
people having a good time.
I thought you said that if you're having fun, you're winning. Doesn't matter what you're doing, as long as you're having fun, you're winning. We're having fun now.
Daddy is too evil to feel ashamed for being evil.
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually taking notes. I'm placing bets on racehorses.
I'm jonesing for a leaf. I need a raccoon tail to chase my dragon.
Okay.
It's good that Gonta's in the clear, but don't break out the confetti just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still don't even know how Rantaro died.
He was killed with a shot put ball.
So we only know what the weapon is? How are we supposed to find the mastermind with that?
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball. But where did the culprit get it?
The warehouse.
I think it was from the warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need more information. What's wrong, Shuichi?
Huh? It's nothing.
Ah! How do we find this darn culprit now?
Hey, culprit! Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
We don't even know if they're a guy or not, though, right? Or if they're even human.
Are you referring to me?
Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up. Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind.
Clues? What kind of clues?
Like, if Rantaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library, maybe somebody saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone. It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
Sure.
Yes. But are you sure the culprit is also the mastermind?
Definitely not.
Huh? Yeah, I think so. Why?
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct. Huh? I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's right. Only I can hear the voice of Atua. Then I will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet. If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
True, from inside that room. What?
You serious? There's a way to do that?
Super serious, brother.
You Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
Wait for the culprit to enter the library without being caught by the cameras. Is that really possible?
Atua says I should continue explaining on his behalf. Yeah-ha-ha-ha! Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident! The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time, before
Could be.
Kaede and Shuichi even
Oh shit.
placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Library vent?
Inside the hidden door!
So you're saying the culprit was lying in wait there?
If that's true, the suspects are those who were alone at the time of the incident.
Correct.
The only ones who didn't go to the dining hall or basement are...
Kokichi and Kibo and Ryoma, right?
I knew the culprit was a male.
Yahaha! Behold Atua's divine logic!
Whoa. I never had to debate a god before. I can tell it's a contradiction, but I don't think Angie's noticed it yet.
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time.
What?
Before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
That was
Inside the hidden door!
that one.
No, that's wrong.
The dust.
Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
Yeah.
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
The dust's still here. Looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here.
While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
The
Yep.
fog has lifted.
No?
You still got a ways to go.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set. You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
Okay. Seems you've been contradicted. Cool. When this sort of thing happens, you'll go into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. I think I remember that. Alright, here we go.
Even if we rule out the hidden door, the library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras were placed, they could have been hiding there, you know? They took out Rantaro, then took off.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Yeah.
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
But yeah, there'd be pictures of it.
Not if they went back into hiding.
Hiding where?
Right after killing Rantaro.
Hang on, let me look at this stuff.
Then, once everyone's gathered
Ah.
around the body,
Fuck. It doesn't pause while I'm trying to do stuff.
is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Rejoin everyone.
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
There'd definitely be a photo of it.
The culprit met him inside the library? That doesn't seem possible, though.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door. This is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in. This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream.
We can account for
And
everyone.
finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement. You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi?
I feel like these are going to be even longer trials than usual, because we're already deep in here.
Yes.
Is Shuichi okay? He's being really quiet. Is he worried about something?
So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
We cannot continue until we address that problem first.
It's
Okay.
quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras?
Yes.
Almost like they were invisible.
Or they, like they were saying about Gonta, they went in the room when the shot put was launched at him.
Oh, but it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible.
Oh wow, half invisible. Sounds really handy.
Your upper half, to be specific.
Oh dear.
That's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
Quite literally, yeah.
But both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
How about the vent in the library? Maybe they came in through there.
But Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
Yeah.
The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible.
Even if they were invisible, she stuck books in front of it.
Himiko is really gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory.
Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
That's right. We have evidence that proves that would be impossible. Yeah, the books. Oh my god. Stacked books right there.
I get it! When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed. While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
Yeah.
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
With a short time period as well.
Ruled out the vent and doors. Then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library?
They didn't.
Maybe divine intervention?
Gonta no can think of any other way to enter.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library. The front door!
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken their picture.
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
Huh? Intervals?
What is that?
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals.
We can only take a photo after X amount of time has passed between each photo.
So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos.
I know. Beauty and brains. Why? It's just not fair.
You know, you should have made the camera so it didn't have intervals.
Mew, what's this interval you're talking about?
Huh? Oh, now you're asking me.
Yeah, because you brought it up.
After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
Would have been good to know.
But I told your little beta boy toy after I gave you the remodeled cameras.
What?
Shuichi?
I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you.
You remember I said yesterday my guess is Shuichi did it? I was pretty wavering on that, but starting to look like he might have done it.
Forget to tell me.
I didn't think it would affect the plan. I didn't realize it would matter. I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry.
I forgot. What a pitiful excuse. Yeah, that's pretty much a lie.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot. There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
Yeah.
Let's put that aside for now and talk about the camera intervals.
Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct, Mew?
Yeah, sure.
You could easily get around in 30 seconds.
The 3 cameras
plenty of
that
time.
Kaidiot and Puichi place go off when they pick up movement. From there, it takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll to the next photo.
So, for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken?
That may have been enough time to kill Rantaro and exit the library.
Easy.
It's definitely enough time. You just gotta move at lightning speed.
You don't even need to move that fast. Not really. 30 seconds is a long time, man.
There's no doubt the culprit made use of the camera's intervals.
That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew about the intervals.
Or Shuichi.
Don't be an asshole! I have an alibi. Remember the dining hall?
Oh, yeah. Well, who else knew about the intervals? Now, who was it again?
God, I can't wait for this guy to die.
Well then, does this mean that he is the culprit we have been seeking?
Shuichi.
Hey, what gives, Shuichi?
Shuichi would never do that. Right, Shuichi?
You had better speak soon. Your silence only damns you further.
Fess up already! Did you kill Rantaro?
He's in the photos anyway. He doesn't need to avoid them.
Shuichi, what's gotten into you?
Like there's photos of him messing with the cameras on every camera.
Don't tell me you're gonna plead the 5th now.
So he doesn't even need to hide from the cameras. He can just say, Oh, I was setting something up, or I was adjusting something, or whatever, you know.
Oh man, this is getting good! Entertain me, peasants!
No way, Shuichi couldn't be the culprit. That's definitely wrong, there's no way. I refuse to believe Shuichi is the culprit. That's definitely not possible. Intermission, thank Christ. Yes, I do want to save. It's been an hour. It's been an hour now. So we're going to wrap this one up, and we're going to continue our trial in the next one. It's looking like Shuichi. I did say it at the end of the last one. I'm not 100% on that, to be honest. It could easily not be Shuichi. But my main suspects were Gonta. Well, not really Gonta. Gonta only because he was capable, not because he wouldn't do that, I don't think. But you never know. In these games, they turn into psychos real easy. Shuichi and the tennis guy. After they were talking about throwing the ball and stuff, tennis guy with his history sounds plausible as well. But I guess we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking it out for me, and I'll see you in the next one.